I need to fix the zoom. There we go, that's better. The zoom on YouTube is really iffy. What's up, everybody? Anybody wants to pop in and say hello to me? That'd be cool. Don't have to. I'm rolling some change. Anybody can come and say hello to me. Yes, sir. Rolling up some change. Figured anybody wants to come and get to know me a little bit, you can. You got the chance to. We rolling up some change. Talking to people, rolling up some change. As soon as somebody pops in, I will say hello. Hello to anybody who is rewatching this. I really just want to roll some change up, you know? Go live, roll some change up. Possibly catch a few people as they are starting their day. It is 10 o'clock. Figured it was a nice time to just go live. Let me know in the comments how your day is going. If you are rewatching this to see how my live streams are, go in there. I am a silver stacker from PA, and I recently realized my love, and now I am just dedicating as much time as I can to coins and currency, realizing that it is something you can also collect, not just spend. Yep. We have to get 50 pennies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Let me know in the comments below what video brought you to my channel. I think it's interesting how certain people find channels. I really do. You know, 1 minute you're watching somebody else, and then the next minute you're finding my channel, just like that. And I just want to go live. I want to start going live, even if there's nobody that I'm talking to right at this moment. Somebody's gonna pop in. Somebody's gonna see that I'm live, and they're gonna join. And yeah, that's what I hope, at least. And I know I have a small channel, but I also realize that if I start going live now, it will grow. Like, my channel will grow, and people will, you know, enjoy my live streams at one point, you know, and we will all be able to come and just chill at one single place and talk coins. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Need one more. I'm gonna make a roll of pennies. I think change is one of the most forgotten about things in this entire planet. It really is. It has to be. I mean, there is just nobody else that really, not many people that really see the value in it. People will definitely throw it out of their, they will throw pennies out of their window. They will completely just junk, you know, certain coins. 1966. Beautiful. Copper penny. They go to 82. Anything below 1982 and you have copper. I'm going to start making many rolls of copper pennies. I feel like it will be a benefit to have. I got these rolled up. These are the really special Lewis and Clark nickels. 2004, I believe. Yep, 2004. And there's some 2005 mixed in there. Hey, there's somebody is. What's up, yo? We got a 2005 mixed in there. Just showing off some of these Lewis and Clark nickels I got bagged up recently. It's good to have coins separated. It's good to have coins, most definitely, you know, I don't know how the word is, but it's like you collect them, but you separate them, put them in rolls, put them in the different boxes, have everything labeled. You know, it's just a tedious task. I really originally started this live stream. I was just rolling up the nickels that I opened up for the video the other day. Lately, I've been going to the bank and I've been getting, you know, just a fair amount of change. And I've been cycling through it. And I've been taking all the nice change out, all the beautiful, beautiful, brand new nickels. I'll take them out and I'll replace them with just junk ones. And I'll take them right back to the bank and I'll be like, okay, can you give me some more? Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I just went and got probably like, I think the last time I went and got around 150 worth of just dimes, nickels, quarters. And that's what I've been making, you know, opening some random videos. We've been doing $10 quarter rolls, $5 dimes, and just looking. I just want to find a silver coin up in these, man. I want to find a silver coin in the wild. I want to just spot that thing from a mile away like a lion that you're seeing in the safari for the first time, you know? Eyes wide open. When I open this roll of quarters and I see silver, you know? This is what you're initially wanting to see when you open a roll of quarters. You want to open a roll of quarters and bam, you want to see this, that. That's a happy face. And you know what's crazy is they took all the silver out of these a long time ago, and they did a good job because I'm telling you, you know, even for people that go through thousands and thousands of dollars worth of change per year, even for people that do that, yeah, they still don't see a lot of silver. It's kind of a win. It's kind of a losing game if you are looking for silver. So the one way to really get it is to stack it. Go to local coin shops and to go to flea markets, and you can get lucky and you can go to a side shop or something, maybe a little boutique store, and you might see something with like sterling or 0.925 or something like that. Maybe somebody doesn't know they have it. You might be able to get it cheap. It might just be a small stamp on the bottom so you can flip things over and look. That's a good way to get silver. Most definitely. Most definitely a great way to get silver. Let's see if... There we go. Now if anybody chats, I'll see it. I really appreciate anybody who hops in the live stream. I just want to get, you know, more used to...
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Muda Hard.
Had a thing slip off my leg. I want to get more used to doing live streams. Had a little Some Ordinary Gamers pop up. I watch everybody on YouTube. Honestly, YouTube is the greatest platform on this planet. There are so many people that are chasing their dreams and really just trying to create content for people on a daily basis. And I'd say that it's just an amazing platform. There's nothing like it. Twitch, much different. I mean, Facebook, much different. And Zuckerberg, he just has this robotic approach to everything. He seems to think he knows all and nobody can tell him anything about his precious Facebook. And that means that yeah. And you know, I haven't had fun on Facebook in a long time. I haven't had a good time on Facebook in ever. I can't even see comments on there. It quite literally limits comments. You go and click, it says, oh, there's 200 comments. You click on it and it shows you 0. How is that possible? You know, we live in a time where they're just trying to really censor everything and everybody. And it's saddening. It's saddening. Check out this beautiful gold cross I have. A 14 karat gold. Beautiful little gold cross. It's about 5 grams. Gold is such a pretty metal. Really such a pretty metal. Ooh, as the sun hits it. Oh, that's nice. Really nice engraving. Like a nice gold cross. I gotta take some of these, I have some real nice, beautiful sterling necklaces and stuff too. It's really interesting how silver looks in different necklaces. But it's really all the same. Like this almost looks like gold, but it's silver. Slightly tarnished. And this still has its beautiful brand new silver look. It's still a newer chain. All kinds of different silver. That's what's good about having wearable precious metals. You can hook this to it, bam. Next thing you know, you got a nice cross around your neck. My favorite way is the Morgans, though. My favorite way to collect. Look at all the dings. Look at these dings. All these rough bumps. People were throwing these things. I'm sure that people were playing hockey with these coins. I am sure that they would just throw it on the ground and use it as a puck. I'm not kidding. And I also heard that whenever they were melting these back in the day, the great melt. There was a great melt back in the day. And they were using shovels to pick these up off of the ground. They had these in a coal, like a big coal bin, or just dumped in the ground. They were literally just, they had no containment for the Morgan silver dollars. And when it came time to melt them like crazy, people were just shoveling them in to their kilns. And yeah, they were definitely melting away history. But they say that they were melting away the ugliest ones to keep a lot of the coal ones like this still. But that's not an excuse. I mean, I guess they were definitely melting away some of the trash ones, but I would be willing to bet that there were some really pure, beautiful Morgan dollars, peace dollars, and stuff like that they actually melted back in the day that were just gorgeous. I'll bet any money on it. They'll say that I've heard a guy that is willing to bet that he says that they didn't do any damage whenever they melted the great melt. They got rid of the junk ones, if you will. He likes to think that. But when I saw that video and I thought to myself, they didn't just get rid of the junk ones. They got rid of a lot. And that would have been the coins that were basically making it affordable. Like those coins made silver stacking affordable. The extra millions of Morgan dollars that were melted. And it wasn't just Morgans. Whenever silver spiked back whenever, the brothers, they were manipulating silver and they were buying, these rich brothers were basically buying all the silver back in the day. They gave everybody no choice but to sell because they had so much. Say you had so much of this you didn't even know what to do with it, and then say the price goes up higher than you ever seen it, and you finally see a way to make a lot of money off your silver, so you go and sell it. That means when all these coins flood into the sellers and the dealers, they go to the melt, the great melt. That's how it happened. And I'd be willing to bet that we lost 40 or more % of the silver coinage. And it had to have been the silver quarters, it had to have been the silver dimes, and that would have made it more collectible to have those. Say that never happened, the amount of coins that would be out there would be double or triple. And I guess that's what somebody didn't want because it just didn't happen. But imagine if there were double or triple the amount of coins that existed out in the wild right now. Me and you, would be able to go and buy it very, very easily, and it would still be cheap. But since the scarcity, since they melted a fraction of the amount that, existed, I can't see how these aren't going to go scarce and rare eventually. How long, how many years are these things going to last before really nobody can get them the way that they used to? I'm just asking. How many years before silver quarters like this are extremely rare? And right now, you already hear dealers talking about how it's hard to get. It's definitely harder to get. And they got to wait longer just to get these. And I've seen it too. My dealer was really good about keeping this on deck while everybody else's was struggling. And I've seen people make videos on it saying how, their LCS is saying how they can't get this anymore or it's taking longer. And the price is going to skyrocket on this stuff whenever it's gone. It has to, because people are going to cherish it, and people that have it are going to love it, and the people that don't have it are going to want it. And that's just the way the world goes. The people that don't have it are going to want it badly, and they're going to really, really have to pay for it at a certain point. And I don't know what it's going to be. It's hard to think about what you need to stack before it takes that jump into being expensive. And it's so hard because it costs so much money to buy one single thing and then just continue buying it until you can't anymore. For instance, say I knew for sure that in 2 or 3 years these were going to be worth $60 or $70 or $80, and they're just call ones, they're worth $35 or $40. So that would be a $30 or $40 jump, almost double its current value. If it did that, then I swear that would just be the most amazing thing that I could have ever predicted. And if I were to go out and spend all my money on these, that would be the only type of silver that I had. I have right now many different types of silver, bars, coins. We got, half dollars, everything. And I've spread it out so wide. The variety is so great, and I love it. It's truly something that I just think is so valuable. And you could really just have an amount of money, or you could have an extremely wide variety of silver, and that person that has that silver is going to be able to make a lot more moves than the person with the money. The money's only going to get you so far. I only keep what I need in the bank to pay for the next month or two. Sometimes I'm almost at zero, but it's always straight because you have to keep the money out of the bank nowadays because, one, if they have it, they're not going to do anything good with it, and they're really not even making themselves money. Look, they're all failing. They're not even making themselves money. So at this point, me personally, I don't keep that much money in the bank. I'd much rather have it and be able to do as I please with that. I really would. And I think that it's a great idea for anybody to do it. Keeping a little bit of money in the bank is not a bad idea, but what good does it do you to have it in there? And then they give you attitude when you go there to try to get it out. It's just not cool. It is not cool. And if they get to the point where they're questioning people like crazy, and I mean like crazy, they get to the people where they're just like, if they get to the point where they're just like, having questions, a questionnaire pretty much for you to make a withdrawal, then, we're in the future. That's a problem. Because I know that in the future it's definitely going to get a little wild, things are going to, new things are going to take off, new approaches to create money and create. We're looking at FedNow. FedNow is launching. We still haven't really seen any effect really from that. I haven't seen a single effect from that. So I'm looking to see we're looking for metals to possibly jump in price. We're looking to see if there is a effect. Yeah. And they definitely keep manipulating the price of silver too. So the real price of silver, I wonder who in this world actually knows the price of silver. That's a great question to ask right now. Who is the man in this world that has a real price, the real value of it? I wonder if somebody does, or if everybody that manipulates it doesn't even consider the real price and just uses the fake price, because the fake price is what we see on a daily basis right now. The prices that we see on a daily basis are basically created out of thin air, damn near. And I mean, the reason I say that is because they can mess up, and they can mess up good. They can mess up really good. And guess what? They are definitely going to cover it up by raising interest rates and making the fault on us. The fault will be on me and you. So yeah, that's the whole problem. The whole problem with this whole system is that basically the fault is on me and you, the living citizen that does no wrong. We do no wrong. We don't bother anyone. We just want to live. We're like ants, we just want to do what we want to do, If it don't bother anybody, there shouldn't be any problems, and that's the reason that this world, they're really just they're clamping down on everything that is being a human being. They're really just clamping down on that. There's so many restrictions and so many laws and just everything. It's so overwhelming and so overbearing to live in society today sometimes. I mean, yeah, it would be easier back in the day, back in the early 1900s and stuff, but we would not have this gorgeous technology that we have today. We would just not have that. So it's just really crazy. It's really crazy. I really think that it's a blessing, and a curse, technology, because we sit on our phones a lot, but we're able to learn more. We're able to learn a lot more. So I have no idea where things are going to go or what silver is going to do. People think silver is going to jump up like crazy, and I'm like, well, it's probably not, because if silver did jump up like crazy, that would mean the market is completely crashed, which, you only get one chance to get, completely crash a market, before everything's done. So if silver does jump up in value, it's going to be hard for me to sell it, because that'll really tell me, that's the only thing of any true value. So why sell it? Unless you truly need to at that point, I guess. But until then, we are just stackers. We are just stackers. Every ounce towards the goal. It's an endless goal. We could have another ounce, we could always have another ounce or two. Definitely. And that's the best thing about silver. You're stacking money while you are truly enjoying the history along with it. It's beautiful. And I'll get to the point, where we can have, 10, 15, 20, 30 people in here. Now there's 2 people in here and they're just chilling, listening. We'll get to the point where we have, a lot more people in here. It'll be more fun, be more live. It'll be we'll have it planned out, I'll do live streams where people can actually, plan to be there. That's the point. I just want to start early. I got a really small channel, and yeah, my channel is definitely doing pretty good compared to a lot of other channels. I'm very steady, consistent, and I've noticed that my numbers are rising on a monthly basis, and it's impressive, to say the least. Impressive. Sometimes I see over 100% increase. And my arrows sometimes are just shooting straight up to the sky. And then sometimes they aren't. It's really hard to be perfect with the algorithm. It is. It's hard. You know, nobody's perfect, and I won't ever claim to be. But I do know that I'm trying my best to make the best content and everything that I can with these coins and with everything that I have. Yeah. I'm trying to include a lot of history into it and really make it nice. I can't even see if people are typing in. I have it so that it should roll up if somebody types. I haven't seen one message roll up though, so I really just don't know if it's allowing messages. Yeah. And it's okay because usually it just goes right up and it's totally fine if some people are just listening to me. I really appreciate anybody who showed up to this live stream, honestly. I really do. I really appreciate it. You know, more people will pull up in the future live streams, and I'll definitely have, giveaways going in live streams. It's gonna be real fun. I'm gonna get a bigger table, have a more steady table and everything. I'll be able to do actual like real big. We're gonna get like a box, and I will make video. I'm gonna start doing videos where I use the pause feature to my advantage to delete any downtime on the video so that it's always some action or finding a nice coin, which is really what people want too. They want a video, where you're not getting bored, you're not thinking why am I sitting here? Nothing's happening. I know people talk about that with XQC and stuff like that, how he's a streamer that has his chair. Literally, he'll be going to the bathroom or going to get a drink and he will literally joke about how his chair just made him money and stuff like that. That's sickening to me. I mean, the fact of the matter, yeah, streamers are in their chair a long time. They have to get up and get a drink. No one's going to get it for them. I get that. But, being proud that your chair literally made you some money, I'd much rather, put some work into it. Do a little research, you know. I've been writing lately. I've been writing down like an entire page of research whenever I do a video. I'll write down an entire page of like talking points so that I could literally just, have every little bit of knowledge that I can on that topic. And it seems to be helping me out, making the videos better and everything. That's the whole plan, is really just to make the videos better and just, yeah, keep everybody happy and coming back to hang out with me. I'd really like, for my subscribers to, become my friends and stuff like that. I don't really have too many friends in this world. I do my own thing at this point. I'm a loner. I'm a happy loner though. I'm like me and my dog, we don't really need too much else. And coins have filled a void in my coins have filled a void in me, and they've made me a lot happier. A lot happier having all these nice coins to look at all the time. These have been my favorite quarters. My goodness, are they so cool. The Edith Kanaka Ole. That video almost got 1,000 views. Can't believe it how some of my videos take off on the algorithm. It's fascinating, and it makes me work harder. Look at that coin. That's a beautiful coin. They used her hair as the water. I love the 25-cent font. It's beautiful. It's perfect. I don't know that somebody could have made a better coin. I couldn't have made a better coin even if I tried. I legitimately sat there one day where I drew a circle, perfect circle, and I tried to draw a coin. And I just wanted to see how hard or easy it was, one or the other. And I didn't even get one mark down. Because when you first sit there with a coin and you're trying to make a design, how do you start? Maybe you put the United States, or maybe you put the E pluribus unum, or maybe you put the 25 or whatever. But it's very hard to come up with that main design, the girl and her hair and stuff like that. That is just pure creativity, unadulterated creativity, and truly amazing, honestly. Very, very much amazing. So yeah, I mean, new coins like this, pretty much my favorite. My collection is just getting so broad. So wide. Even with just regular nickels, quarters, and pennies, my collection is beginning to be really, really awesome. But we've gotten to the point where I'm getting like bills and everything. And I mean just random bills. Like this is that 1999. Random 1999. Nice shape. I'm starting to save 2017s. I really love really clean bills. Look at how clean this bill is. I'll move this back so I can get this down. Look at how clean and perfect this is. And it's slightly miscut, but it's still pretty perfect. The Illuminati triangle. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to show you guys this too. For the two people who are literally watching right now. Check this thing out. I'm gonna make a video on this in the future. This thing has been through like 100 dryers. It is so ready to fall apart. If I get it at a certain angle, you can just see how ripped and torn it is. It's ready to give up on life. Yeah. You can see the fold mark just imprinted into it, and you can just feel the cotton falling off of it. I wonder how much weight this thing has lost compared to a another dollar bill. I am very curious. I'm gonna see. Let's see what this weighs compared to this. That weighs a gram. A normal dollar bill weighs a gram, and let's see what this one weighs. 0.8. This lost 0.2 just by degrading in paper. It lost 0.2 in paper. That's amazing. I never thought I would have that answer. I didn't think to weigh it before, but I did wonder how much physically has rubbed off of this, and it's a lot. So this dollar bill is still worth the same amount, and it's lost a fraction of the entire bill. Kind of amazing. Man, that's crazy cool. Yeah, really the ugliest dollar bill. I've been doing a series where I do like, oh, look at that, you can even see the rip. That is how you know right there. It has been folded so many times and it's just ripped right there. Whoo. That's the fold that basically is from so much use. You can't hide that. Yeah, I've been saving brand new bills. This is a brand new 2017. Absolutely gorgeous. It's going in my brand new. Well, I'm happy to have had you guys here, the couple people. I really want to let you guys know that I appreciate anybody who watches this in the future too. And we got some really interesting topics, and I'm going to completely leave this posted for everybody to see. And I really hope everybody has a great rest of their day. I mean that. When I say that, I mean that. I'll see you soon, yo.